Easy for you to understand. Hello, good evening, my very good people all over the world. Good evening, good afternoon, good day. How is it? How is your side? Yeah. Actually, we are not in the studio. We are just somewhere around by the special grace of God. The weather is very hot. We are just taking the fresh air outside. Please bear with us. How was your weekend? Hope you attended your Sunday service today. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. Yeah. It's a pleasure always having the grace to see these days every Sunday in good health, unstoppable beyond all circumstances, It can only be God, and it will always be God. I will keep thanking Him for making it available, making it possible. I think I have to go more outside for more air. I just need a fresh air. Some days are like that. You see? Some days are like that, my very good people. We need a fresh air on this campus. The weather is very hot. But as it is, it can't stop us. Whatever we are doing. So, as we have promised today, through the announcement of today's live broadcast, since we are waiting for the upcoming song, the clever ones may by now perceive the order and the color and in fact the song, you see, because the ladies and the form is already out there with the first post from the honorable and the great engineer on the first day, you see. But beside that, this is laying ground for the upcoming song also, which is not ordinary song, but assuring and trying to, clarify something that is clear and that is true, verify and find true. You see, and we'll put it in song as we have been inspired. But listening to this, I hope you may have read our write-up by now. which is the most essential and important and good to do for you to be able to understand us clearly. Maybe our English may not be as the one of your country or your type. You just bear with us, at least comparing the speaking one and the written one. You can be able to fix it out, to bear with us and cope with us. You see? What is most essential is the understanding. So we keep doing all effort to make sure that we are understood. It's the most essential, and it's the reason why we are here. I come to understand that I've been lamenting about it. It's all about mindsets. But you see, yeah, I like this song. This song that I was singing about be careful. This be careful is so essential that all need to be careful. Indeed. Let me put the song more, because this be careful that on being careful is causing a lot of error. So whenever you see this be careful, just pay attention to see if and see that you don't play with it, because be careful is a kind of warning. It's a kind of warning. Let's not forget that we are on a road. We are on a journey on this planet. And this journey is a straight way. Sometimes that cannot be seen. But if God said that I am what I am, the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, He's still the same God. He have never changed. You see? We must know that this road is a straight road. But while going on it, always know that diverting or jeopardizing here and there is at your own risk. And going it without knowing the road is a big risk. I could remember the day I was, these few days I went to Nigeria. We are traveling to, that was either from Abuja, right? Okay, from over there to Abuja, I discovered that the driver that was carrying us is trying to go through the new road that he was told about, but have never go through it. My dear, you will experience the journey that we are going at night. The driver was like getting at a spot. He stopped to also make inquiry from people, because any starting mistake, you go far on a road that you don't know. Maybe before you come out from there, you may not have another petrol or fuel that may cause a kind of a problem. So that's why I really came here to say one or two things concerning it's good to know your God. It's good to know the God you are serving. That is what will determine your condition, your outcome. Because if you don't, you will be fractured in many ways. You will go to wound. You will be destroyed. You will make mistake and re-mistake and do a lot of. You can ask the people of Israelites, see, had they know the God and believe in the God and keep following Him, Knowing him as the God who make mistakes to be miracle, and keep following him in his direction in faith. I think they may have not spent such years to the extent their elderly ones died out of the way. You see? So, my very good people, we are in a journey on this road, a journey that led by hearing. Because they say faith comes by hearing. You see? What we hear today are so much from different places, from different people. What we follow today, what we do today, what we eye on today are so many. And they influence us, they influence our life. They influence us so much that we must be careful. Sometimes they say follow who know road. But it turns to be that those who follow that they don't know really road. They are all searching for road. And I keep asking, what then shall we do? For even the Bible we read, some people explain it vulgarly. They explain it wrongly. Some people come out with different results, different experiences. And they keep forcing people to go through it, confusing many and distracting many. I remember one of our bad statements on this page is concerning avoiding competition and compromising. You see, that competition in lives of stop competing or doing what others are doing. It is quite sure that the way our faces are different, even though our faces look alike, we may not have the same size, the same height, we can never be the same, such as our problems are different, and such as our results must be different. We are coming out from our places to a particular road. Some people's place are near to the place we are running to. Some are distance. We can never have the same results. So therefore, stop trying to take people results, or stop trying to take people lifestyle or ways to place on your own. Someone wrote one day that you don't wait to experience what others experience, but walk through their experience. It is a well said, but not really good for your goodness, because what you do not experience, you cannot be rigid on it. So in this case, to be rigid on it, accept to go through it, to experience it. Accept to go through it. It will help you so much. And going through it, there is a need of calling and acquire, because the Bible made us to know that he that seeketh shall find, he that knock, door shall open, he that asks shall receive. It's very essential and important to call on God to help you, to hold you, to guide you, to lead you. In general, to send his spirit, which he said that I will send my spirit and he will teach you. He will teach you beyond all. He will lead you. And you can see how the Spirit of God leads. He does not lead as man wants. He leads according to with all appliances, verifying and weighing you, testing you in different ways. In the way he tested Jonah is not the way he will test you. Different prophet he came in existence, but in a different way. And that is why we should know our God and how he wants us, how he wants to lead us, how he wanted it from us. Not he wanted it from others. Because it may not be us. I wanted to let us know something, because I'll go through many thoughts, and it's concluding on a particular thing that people today have called achievement, or achieving their goal in this race in terms of making money, or they have made money and then I see that they have reached. And I was like, if a Christian can conclude in that way, can compare in that way, what is the essence of following Christ? Because Christ did not conclude in that way. Christ was not even after the riches. He did not finish his journey counting on riches. He started his mission poorly, as a poor man, and finished it as a poor man. But that did not mean he did not finish his work. And another thing is this: John the Baptist, the way he came, that he announced about Christ, and he was not the Christ, that did not mean that John the Baptist did not done his own work. He was. When they were still on the womb, it was announced that he came to announce about Christ. Did he announce about Christ or not? And who are we, or who will be that will said or to stand to accuse or say that he did not finish his work because he did not see him going to the heaven or whatsoever? God called are in different ground and levels depending on what he wants you to do. A man before his heart is David. David may have not gone through what Apostle Paul go. David may have not walked like Apostle Paul. David's own walk was in a different way. Today we have somebody like Joseph. Joseph, what bring him to the table was the story about his master's wife, and how his brothers was bringing him down out of his dream. Their journey was different, but they were placed as people of God, as an example, as an example of this journey. And you can imagine the story of Daniel. They are all different in different ways. But today, if somebody is a pastor and his church is not rising, booming like every other churches, he is seen as somebody who is not doing good. He is compared as somebody who maybe without knowing that maybe it's not maybe, that is the eyes of people. But in the eyes of God, he may be the first, he may be the leader of all those people in the kingdom. Hello? Don't know if my face is being shown very well here. You know, he may be the leader, you see, of those so-called high rate or level or counted or seen most value on earth. Because the human reasoning are not the same as God's reasoning. That's why you should focus on what you are doing. God put you on a journey, on a place that he knows. He said, I will not do what is more than you. Some people are just packing things that are more than them, trying to force it on them because they wanted to look like others, even when they were not made like others or were made to be like others. Some people are creating problems for themselves. God give you a good life going, a way to be honoring him, a way that he's just pleased with you. Even if he sees that you are doing his okay with you, why are you complaining? It's the eyes that we have on others, or what others doing is what is attracting us, is what is misleading us and putting us in a problem that sometimes God is even angry to come and settle us or sort it for us. You see, a lot of confusion and a lot of conclusion. People have come to realize that some steps they took, some decisions, some thing they thought it was like that, is all wrong. They are being dragged or being led by what they see and what they think, and not what God wants or needed. You see? So, I don't know what you do measure your journey with God with. I once said that this journey with God is personal. You know how you feel. You know how God. Our conscience bears us witness when you are in good time with God. It does not determine what people say is around. It does not determine how people take it. God has a pulse He gives to you. You say, oh, you're carrying a pulse. Are you really working on it? Are you really carrying your pulse? You see? This life is full of fake. Like, if they do not see you looking like others, it seems that you are by the side. They are not feeding you. You don't owe them. That's nothing, but just that you are not doing like others, it becomes a problem. Are you compulsory, or is it necessary you should do like others? That is not. Because the way our faces are different, the way we do not look alike, that is how our problem is. All we are not giving, they say all fingers are not equal. God called are in different dimensions. If you mix your post, even in the team of football, if you leave your wing and go to another man's wing, you know that your coach is really angry of you. Even if you are playing 2 or you are playing 5 as defender, but you are doing it well, God is pleased with you. It does not matter those who are taking the champion, who is taking the best player of the tournament, since where you are playing is okay. Some of these people that are playing attacker, that they give the best player of the year or whatever, check them. They are the ones that are easily being sold. They are the ones that easily being taken here and there before you know it, their career has finished. Cross-check and see those defenders that seem they are not taking any World Cup or mention in anything or whatever. Sometimes they are the ones that are, that spend time in some of these clubs. They turn up, become captain. While others that will see shining, keep jeopardizing here and there, before you know it, all the glory fell. It ends like that. How do you see all these things? Can you start liking where God placed you? Can you start liking where God, in a way God has formed you, and stop trying to be like everyone? There is a risk, there is a problem many are facing today. You wanted to change because you see people changing. Do you know the reason of their changing? Someone who is gotten it wrong must surely change. We are traveling to a place and some decide to be running like a mad people, speeding. On their way speeding, the tires, the vehicle may be feeling a lot of pains, damages may be coming out, and those things must surely need a change. And they may go in the process of making some change about those things getting spoiled, but you that is taking it gradually, nothing has spoiled. Why are you longing to change or longing to have some changes, all those things, when you needed nothing to change in the process? Are you following who, and what again are you trying to profit on it? Good evening, good evening. Oh, the mouth. Small, we thank God. Mother, I'm going to let more. Baby, I'm about to okay, oh. I'm going to move them for the hell. I know it's small thing, though. Oh, how am I doing? One name, mother. Let one name, Jemo, no hair care. Unto mother. But if you miss the phone, when I do, I will deal with you personally. I'm going to come to live broadcast. And I live broadcast, I got viral. I'm a dundu. How's everything? I'm gonna stop again when you mention it. Meeting. When you mention it. I'm on level because I'm not going to equal. I think it's a like ego. Oh my god. So, my fellow people, excuse me for the little interruption. You know, like I said, yeah, we are just outside. That is the reason why sometimes I don't usually say outside because of interruptions. But to go be the glory, some days I like that. So, my very good people, you don't try to do like every other person, you know. Love what God, where God has placed you. Like it, cherish it. He gave, a master gave his servants. This one he gave 200. Good night, okay. Okay, you can. Okay. This person he gave 200, the other one 500, 1,000, and all of them has not as the same measure. But if you imagine that when the father returns, when the master returns back, he multiply those who are working on the one he gave them because he knows. Yeah? He's a master that knows. He knows your efforts, he knows your capability, and he knows. He knows if you are getting it or you are improving or not. So one must you. Is it the siren or the blend or the motivation of people trying to boost you to go beyond God wants from you or beyond God give you the capacity of? Is that what is leading you? You have to find joy, find peace. Sometimes they call it your comfort zone or whatever. Whereby those who have left their comfort zone and think is being mad or in a mad zone, and they will sometimes they come out in the next few days just to tell you that they are deceivers. In the next few moments they disappear. You see them normal. You see? So why must you decide or think of being such or working in such type of people? You know, a lot brings a lot. When you come to see how things go sometimes, that many people don't come to realize that the most essential thing today is to end well, not to start well. It's to end well. What we are running is a race of kingdom, you know, inheriting the kingdom of God. At the same time, for a survivor. Now, you are saved. God is good for you. But you are not still content. Because of what? Because we have placed that mindset of my 8th grade and this and that. And because of it, you decide to do undoable. To do what others are doing, even though God is against it. It's time that we're supposed to be learning today. There is no who run faster, but it's he who is running well. It's not who you know has, can I say, all the methods or all the shortcutting ways, you see, but it's who has the mental, the needed, the demanding. I've seen where someone needed, yeah, it has happened to me here one day. Somebody come to me, he was asking for a coins, and I was like, hey, I can't give him a coins, like to give him more than a coins. Like to give him more than a coins. to give him more than a coin, that he needed more than it, and he nearly got angry. He brought out and showed me. He just showed now. I was asking you for coins again. What is your problem? You see, it happens that way. Know the needful, what is required of you, and not all those trying to, know what your God wants from you. I keep saying, know what they want. Know what they want. They want a lot. In a world whereby they will tell you that they need water. When you bring water, it's no longer water. They start requiring for another thing. If not for any other, they can ask you that the water is this and that. You can't satisfy the world. If you forgot God that you should satisfy and think of satisfying the world, or come to the test of the world, you will lose your test. You will lose your test from the Master. As he said that those who love him, who want to love the world, cannot love him. You see? When you want to please the world, you cannot please him. But if you want to please him, know it that the world will not find their test on you. And some people are not ready for that. They want to be the color and the type of the world. They wanted to be where everybody is. They want to do what everybody is. And I was like, when Christ came, was he doing what everybody was doing? So Christ was mainly, what they call it? It was mainly in the political way, they call it opposition, So if you're not opposition in this world that are in this way that they are, in this direction, in these fake ways, filled with fake things, then you are not at the right place. And that is just declared. It's just declared. So we all need to help ourselves to, above all, seek him, to be led by his Spirit. Very good evening. In order to be able to understand his word and what he wants from us, not what we want. Because what we want, he may not want. And when he don't want, then it will start frustrating us. He may not help us. Some people put themselves into the problem they are today. Most of us, we drive ourselves into the problem we are today. Yes, we are men. We are human beings. Men like flower are fed tomorrow. You understand? Sometimes they allow us to fall into a problem in order to be challenged by our faith. If we can still trust in him, like what I was telling somebody here once upon a time, that was day before yesterday. And I think I see things like that last broadcast. That God who created us is so much way that he treasured us so much that he can never give up on us. If not that he is always ready to chastise us. That it is that chastisement that is dragging us away from him. But since he knows that there's no place that can be like home, there's no place that can be for us like in him, he don't need to chase us here and there. He is a master full of himself, full of everything. That whosoever that is dragging us or attracting us out there, good evening sir, we eventually even let us know that they are not the right person or the right place. For some of them are all looking on him, as I do call him the head of all gods. So, in such a case, what shall we belong them for? Is it to come to the test of the world? Or is it to know what God wants from us? For what God wants Shadrach to do must not be what He wants Meshach to do. Even when He wants us to trust in Him, all to trust and believe in Him. I have no other God than me. But what He wants Shadrach to do must not be what He wants, because you can look at it. The type of wife who be married is not a type that Chema married. Life story of Chema is not life story of mine. Chema, out of his hustle, he become a rich man. But Obi went to smuggling. He went to under a servant. He become a big man. What Nkechi did and make it, she won't have did it, and he's not making it. A question was asked, why is this man sick? And God said to the glory of His name. It's not because of the sin of his father or either his mother. And somebody may be like, ask, why God is like that? But it can be a question from someone who has forgotten that God says that I am. That I am who I am. You see? Which means He can be anything. He can do anything as He wants, when He wants it, without seeking plea or help or advice from anybody. Okay? So, my very good people, I want us to come to understand this. Know whom you are following and the extent you are following, because people wanted to follow even the fool or everything about whom they are following. I keep asking, is that person Christ? That is the way. Is that person Christ? That is the truth. Is that person Christ? That is life. Is that person not a human being like you? So what is the problem? Is there anywhere written in the Bible that we are asked to follow them? No matter how apostle, why are you driving this way? What kind of driver is that? What's wrong? You see, it's just what we are, a kind of things we are saying. Some people do put themselves in problem. You see, this driver could have put himself in problem, and after now he may be accusing the village people. It's the state of our mind sometimes. And had even something happened here now, he cannot realize that he spark or he caused what is happening to be humble and such, to say I'm sorry or whatever, but he'll be ready to fight and drag you to the last. So that one is bad way. You see? Bad way. But I want us to just know something. Because I've been hearing this, looking this, people keep trying to do what others are doing. It's just like on this Facebook. I've said it many times. I've experienced things on this Facebook, and I also try to let my younger ones, my closest, to know that it's not that I'm on Facebook. That's why my wife, the things that she was complaining on, I'm posting her this and that. Yeah. But because of I have my goal that I really, and it must surely be that I must achieve it. And I keep putting her to know. Because every time I let her know, it's not only to be, in unit with me, in uniting with me. You have to broken up. Because here we are about to, the place, or we are about to come up, it's not as seen as people see it. It's so dangerous. Like one installing himself in a place of danger, where Even the evil does not think of you. How are you? How are you? I'll give your mommy the money. I'll give your mommy the money. Okay. Even those who we are not, thinking of you, will start thinking of you. Even your customers, sometimes. Because this like trying to make you hide maybe your doings from your couple. You see that some people see you here and not with the same intention. Sometimes they see you here as maybe you have why they are here, even the family. They see you as someone who is, enjoying why they are. You see? They don't know that it is not really what they think. They can't pay attention to what you brought on the table, on what is bringing you, but they only work with what they see. And they conclude and call it name. Sometimes they think it's an arrogant, they think it come to do show or whatever, when it was not. And this is what somebody will look. He say he want to become a celebrity. He come online. Before coming online, make sure your family is equipped and you equip. And your prayer can cover a lot. There are dangerous, sometimes not even human beings, entities, you see, that keep rising and fighting. Those who don't want any light to shine than them. The same type of people, spirit and mindset that really wanted to attack Jesus Christ. When those 3 wise men asked of him, they saw him on the moon. Such people still exist. The wise people, they see the star, they see the light. Those who cannot see on the spirit realm, they see with all these things. From far, you'll be tagged, you'll be watched, and being even all these fraudsters also. My email was just full with. In fact, I don't believe anything in my email anymore because of these fraudsters. I don't go to any link anymore because there is a loss. You see, my dear, some people are not doing anything but keep looking for things to do, those to disturb, those to attack, those to bring down. Some of people you are seeing parading like big whatever, when they see things like that, when what they are doing are being castigated, they have nothing doing. They are just at home with this medias doing a lot of things, fighting and testing you with a lot of things. You see, you need to be strong. Not all that saying that they are working is working. Some are agents somewhere, informant somewhere, being used. Someone will just tell them, take this person, test him, do like this. Even the medias, everywhere is corrupted in a corrupted world. So if you are rising, I keep saying this for my young ones, even if you wanted to be, what they call it, a celebrity or whatever, here may not make you a celebrity. Like as I'm seeing today, since yesterday I heard about information from someone that the Facebook will be selecting and removing some people's page and post, those who has nothing to offer than coming up to show their nudity, their nakedness, since it's what God created to be attractive. So they show it to be attracting people just to be having view, you see. And Facebook checking it, paying foolish people on foolish things. If they wanted to do porno, they should have go and join the porno group, but they will not. But just to come and behave like fools, since we are in a world that allows or is turning good people to fools, or encouraging fools than normal people. And some of these people, According to what I heard, that man said that Facebook will be retrieving them soon. And I was even like asking, how can Facebook go far and allowing such people, allowing such things to come and paint their app unworthy or ungood place for good people. Are you okay? No problem. Anyhow, I'm doing to. I can say my brother. Okay, you see. So sometimes when you look at all these things, you reason, you reason to see and know what you are doing. Don't come on this Facebook to come and promote or to come and just look for money. There are those who just not come to look for money. When you have something good, a commodity, something to sell that can create or something important, because even they know when we are doing something that is essential, something that is needful, something that is helpful. Not someone you just come because you just want to make it or take it as you come and run your life, forgetting that tomorrow waits for a lot. You see? I don't know. I'm trying to say this because a lot is happening. I have a sister on this app, Facebook, that they keep tagging me. In fact, people are tagging me these days. I thank God that I put my Facebook on save, whereby no matter how you tag me, it can only appear. The only one that can appear is the one I allow to appear. If not, they even come with their nakedness, just come and attack me to appear. I don't know what is their problem. You don't comment, you don't do anything to. I keep saying about this, and the person will be there where he's looking for blessing, looking for this, while you are disturbing someone with your stupidity that you don't like. You see, just like when I comment on someone, see that maybe it's not feeling good on it. Just like people, some people are hypocrites. They will not come up and say they don't like or warn me, they don't like what I'm doing or the way I'm commenting, because if I notice it, I will just remove or withdraw myself from it. See, whenever I see that my actions maybe irritated you, I will just keep up, because sometimes I do come not to come and disturb, but just to apply the truth that will set us free, because many are walking without knowing the truth. I have come to check it that some people are just needed the truth. It's not all that is in the school are understanding what is going in the school. Yeah, just like that man that was studying but without understanding. So some people sometimes need help, as all fingers cannot be equal. So sometimes you bring some lights, a touch to them to see if they welcomed it, or the way they acted will show you they welcomed it or they not. You see? So a lot of things we are doing, some unseen things. Someone will just come up, you don't know exactly, you conclude on your own with your mindset, thinking that person is foolish, you don't know what he's doing. Others are making, others are cashing. I'm not begging for, I've never come to complain you for money or whatever. And some people will, because of it, you're not doing as they want. They want you to fight you, they want you to do this. My brother can only fight who God is not supporting. You see? But if God is supporting me, I keep saying it, I keep praying. I said even on my post that I wish you what you wish me. Whoever, in any way, critically, secretly, hardly or hidingly, wish me anything, let him just embrace it, because it will be all over the person, okay? Be all over the person. Life is personal. Sometimes when you live your life, try to analyze it, try to bring it in a class of analyzation, to compare it. Had it been if you are God, how will you judge it? How will you see it? Is it really making sense? Is it worthy? Is it good? If somebody doing that to you, would you like it? Human beings are just working without conscience. Many have killed their conscience. I use this app to discover a lot of things. When we started this journey doing some of our broker, even music. Imagine doing music, songs. Yeah, no one can tell me that maybe it's a cool compositor or whatever. I make songs, and you will see maybe your brother doing those things. You will not, encourage or like. I thank God that your encouragement or like will not make me stop this thing. It's not making me also to continue. You see, because right from the statement, I did not come here because of money. I keep saying it. Yes, I did not come here because of money. So if you are doing or whatever, it cannot stop me. It cannot also ginger me. The best you can do is just to share people or share to others to understand what I have to understand or what I'm trying to say. It's just to help others. You see, for those who think it's helpful to them, I'm not forcing anybody. You see, since we are also in a world whereby good things are not being forced to be encouraged, but bad things are being forced. Sometimes, there is the way it's a compromising world. Out of compromisation, evil things can be held and high to be high rates, or to be, to make sense. There was a song that is running within these days. Now somebody sang, it was making like foul. This word is when you look at this word, you say, one of our governors said a thing like he called Iberi something. He said this word is like, when you look at it, you say what the word, Well, it's something that makes artists. So some people just want to be artists, or somebody just it's making different that can make you artist, but people don't know it. But some people wanted to be artists, but they only out here to come and do what others do. Like to show others that he's not doing well, let him come and show. Or those things are when you are confused. You don't know where you are going. You don't know. I use an explanation here. If you don't know where you are going, you will go anyhow. And you will go anyhow things. You will hate yourself by the end. We need to be careful. This journey with Christ is something we must be conscious of. We must be conscious that we are working with Him, we are getting Him right. We know what He wants from us. And be steady there, be content with the result. Without forgetting that we don't need to cheat ourselves. Because sometimes we do cheat ourselves. We think we are getting it out of, can I call it hypocrisy or envy or whatever? Like one of my friends that was saying yesterday, that some people go to the police station to make a case or bring their problem. Maybe somebody is owing them whatever. That is not mainly because of somebody is owing. They wanted to take their money or the friends say recoup to gain their money back, but mainly to go and show that person Pepe, to deal with that person that is owing them. Because some people owe you and place in a way that you cannot do them anything anymore. So for you to show they can do them something, you now take it to the police that have power to deal with any person. And at that process, the police has such a mind that when you come, they will like that money to be 50-50 when they take it from, when they bring it for you. So they know that it's not even to recover that money is your problem, but your problem is to deal with that person that was neglecting you or was taking you for granted. So some of our actions and our doing are not in concord to honor God or that we are doing the way God wants it, but it's just that to please our fleshly anger, annoyance, and feelings or whatever, like in the place of I will never agree, I will never allow, he will be the one to bow, I will be the one to bow, that kind of attitude make you looking so somehow like Jonah, who would have gone to Nineveh, when God wants him to go to Nineveh, he may be like, because of Nineveh's action and this thing, he said no more, no. Things like that, we are into it. Some of us are like that. Is what you say, because we must know the truth and say it. You see. But apart from that, if it is because you are not making money, you are not making crowd, you are not, is the reason why you think that what you are doing is not okay, then you need to be informed, because God does not work like that. It is not how God wants it. It is not how God wants it. So, and He cannot decide for God. If you live how you want it and keep doing otherwise, sometimes you are on your own. You see, you're on your own. David made mistake and keep doing otherwise, forgetting how God wants it. He nearly be on his own, if not that God so much love you. But you may not be David. Your own may be, because somebody like Absalom, some who take some actions but was not aligned or supported by God, they receive it hard. They receive it hard. What's up? What's up? They receive it hard. So, my brother and sister, let's always know if it is God's direction. Let's always know what we are doing. Let's reason very well on our doing and the motive of doing. If it is pleasing to God or it is not. If it is will of God or not. Let's stop doing because others are doing. To avoid having different results from what you think is what others are getting, because the call shall not be may not be the same. Neither will the result be the same. My dear, in this world that is so full of different noises out there, make sure you have the Holy Spirit for the right voice to consult. But if you keep packing all of these things, they keep leading you, they mislead you that you miss the road. And the real truth is that when you miss it, you cannot get there. You can't be there. You can't be there. Let's be one. Let's be one. Last time we talk of something of being good. Last time, being good pays a lot. Being good is also finding yourself in good things. In Facebook, someone were like, he was congratulating. We are congratulating about his post, having how many views or whatever. And I was like, yes, I will follow you for what you are doing at you. But you see, people, because of follow me, I follow you. I was saying this once upon a time. Don't somebody will come and ask you, follow me, I follow you. People agree. It's an agreement. You can agree, but you don't know what is he doing. You can't tell on depending on what to follow you on. If now is a native doctor that is killing maybe the name of your father is at his shrine. you follow him to kill, appreciating him to be your father. Yeah, those things are wrong. So you must know, because we are different. We are not like the world. When the world are playing their drums and dancing, we want to know where the dancing are taking us before we got distracted in a distracted world. It's very important. Very, very important. Very good people. A promise is a promise, and a promise fulfilled is happiness. You give joy. So, once again, it's yours, bro, darling boy for Jesus. Not on the studio. But I think maybe by next time, because of the new song, I think we must be maybe on the studio. One or two things. Like I said before, the song is already. It's ready. If you know one or two things. So any moment from now, you'll be receiving the song, the new song. When you get it, keep praising God with it. Keep praising God with it. Keep honoring God All we want is for God to be praised, to be circulated, not even after the whatever people may be demanding that I will try to prove it, because there are those who all they focus on is view and us. It's not about view. We don't have to make all this view and make it as like every other person, but we are not interested about view. What we are interested in is that the rich people get it, and that we did not keep the message on ourselves, but we drop it out in honoring God, who wants it to be out, to be voiced out, and never to keep it for ourselves. For many may be coming, for many to be coming. Yes, for the more we speak, the more we learn. The more we teach, the more we learn. It's a pleasure having the grace to exercise and explain things like this. For who am I? That God give us the grace to be able to have such understandings. And I will use this video also to tell peace. There was something we were discussing, although it come up in the church today, about women. I don't just believe some people's mindset. Well, I can call it a joke, but I also know that it's not a joke in some people's area. When we are discussing, I have so many things, but I will still come back to the issue of women, because I have finally concluded. I'm sorry to say this. Now, most of the problems we are facing today is from families that are always long ahead here and there, and the family's problem are always caused by women. I come to understand that some of these women are the major cause of many problems. You see, major cause of many problems. When they are in position or needed to get married, they can never search and know who they want. They will just desperately get married and start trying to modify everything at their coming in the marriage, even when the husband refuses. They will go into agreement for many things, and when they come, they forgot all the agreements. You see? Well, the world has opened. Their eyes have opened. People have seen many things. If not that the law that is protecting many things, if not these women, they may have suffered, because they are putting themselves in a problem. Since they are dealing with somebody they cannot beat, they cannot deal with. If your power as a woman is one, the one of man is more than yours. Even though that most of them are going on into training to form to now be like a man, but all men can, if 50 men. Good evening. Even if 50 men on earth and 50 women, it can only be maybe 2 women that can be able to stand a man. The rest, no one can stand a man. A Rayman, not those that have made themselves women. You see, you can never compare the power of a man, the power of a woman. It never exists. Never exists. With the things we are seeing on social media. That's when I watch today, a woman, you carrying your baby and start talking to your husband anyhow. To the extent the man cannot return his force to start flogging the woman by the leg, so that he cannot touch the baby. You see that the woman is using the baby to now provoke the man to cause problem. He talk anyhow to somebody that can beat you. How can ordinary car stand in front of a truck, dragging road with a truck? Is that looking for a problem? No matter what it is, God made you women. Be woman. Be woman. We are talking about food. Someone was talking that he's looking for a man that can cook. My dear, today you know that if it's in the level of sex, men, even though with you, they still go outside and have sex anyhow. The only thing now that make you value is that you own his womb. Although they eat outside this and that, but that food used to cook at home. Sometimes some men are very weak, parasites on cooking food. They are very, weak in cooking. That's why they eat anyhow. Then they find somebody who can cook at home. I see saving those money or making them eat fine at home, eat at their home, not eating outside. Some people don't like to eat outside, not to having people, some city one don't like to give people. They think that eating outside is just sharing their money or wasting their money. Now they find it someone who can be cooking and easing them from that stress that you would have used it and they control your mind, like make it like in a way that he cannot be able to even think of coming to the kitchen again. He remove it from his head and he'll be there waiting or longing for the one that can cook. That's why tomorrow you think he can value you. He will not value you. I was telling some of the younger ones that are under their masters, you see, or under their master, sometimes the master that has madam. Make sure that the business your master is doing, that you put your mind into it, you learn it in a way that your master cannot do that business without you. Become his leg and feet and everything, even writing everything, that he will now, just like Joseph, confine everything to you. My dear, whenever there is issue there, when her woman or her wife will come around, they will just send her wife. He will prefer you more than the woman, because you are her money making, and that is how it is for all these women. They don't know how to control their men, bonsoir. They don't know how to control their men. They think that is by raising muscle with a man, yeah? And the government laws and they keep helping them on that, aspect. You see, I know we have some animals men that after smoking and drinking they come to turn their wife. But these ones that are not smoking are just normal, but only having rude women, because in this rough time we have rude women, someone who can find cooking for their husband as being slave. Then what did you come to do? At the initial time you were cooking, even though you wanted to be called to come and cook for the parents. Now in the next few years you're not forming Gradima. And when people look at all these things, women, you think how, you take what, who do you let the blame and cause on? Are you people not seeing that how you are the problem of operating? You see, it's not what I come to say because I have already packaged a lot again. It's not because I'm a man, but we are finding the problem of our problem. That's why the one I come to speak now. I'm inside, you are inside. You see, I'm inside, we are inside. A lot of things is happening. The country, the society have become something bizarre. Because of bizarre things, we keep pampering and we keep polluting air. You see? May God help us. May God help us. Please, if you have any issue with me, I keep saying it, please come straight, because indirect ways and indirect things does not concern me. They only irritate, especially my spirit. Because I may be acting, you don't know it's my spirit that is acting, the way it's acting. Yeah, since you can disturb me, you can't disturb my spirit. Before you think you know where to land and where he keep please where I am. If you don't like me the way I am, please go your way. Don't force to change me. Don't force to change me, because I will have that thought for a long time and see that my own changing have changed a lot in me. I have bring me to a lot that those who I would have changed to follow, it's like changing now to follow me, because what we think is the way, is the road. That time they are gingering us. Many have said that it is not the road there. So make sure you know where you are, if you are the right place. To never being gingered to leave the right place you are, not to follow the wrong place and see that those you are following now are even coming out from where they are. Be careful. Be careful. Always pray for the Holy Spirit. Always pray for the Holy Spirit guide and help. We really need it these days, where everything is sounding fake. Many voices are here and there, shouting, saying boldly in a way like it is true, but after all, you see, no, the same is true. It can only be God. Let His Spirit feed its heart as we pray. It's one of the songs by our great father, the music, the more. Let his spirit fill his heart. We pray. If they have come to such song, is that they have concluded that it is what it takes. It's what it takes. Look at how many voices you want saying on this one saying on. Some people have become after saying what they say, they come and choose also what they say. Yes, rectifying is allowed. But many things have been said and people are going to considering many things. Some know that they have wrong, they have said the wrong one. You know that the what they call it, can I say the rhythm or the custody? It's not even a custody. The doctrine that you people have been bashed to a fake one, my dear. Before he push you to the fire, to the hellfire, rectify. Because day by day we're coming to know. Yeah, the word says, a time your children will see dream, your children will do this and do that. This is the time. A lot of truth have been discovered from the ones that have been discovered. More truth are inside truth than when you discover it. Don't be ashamed to follow. Adopt it, rectify, make a change until that needs to make a change. Before you cry, I know. If you know you are doing it wrong, please change. Today I can see some Catholics, they are doing some night vigil, they are doing some prayer, they can see vision and do some certain things that was not like that. Sometimes they call it charismatics. These things are needful because you can see all these souls being wasted in the name of Virgin Mary. Come to know the truth and teach people the truth. You see, this is not Virgin Mary who come to worship, but there is God, and there is a one that we are told to call on His name, Christ Jesus. That you should ask anything in His name, not in the name of Virgin Mary. All these things. When we know that we are gotten wrong in all these ways, let's not be shy or trying to say, are they going to, especially all these elderly ones, sometimes they will say, yeah, you're not trying to show you know more than me. My dear, that is the statement of one who do not believe in what we believe, because we believe in God who is dealing with us by His Spirit. And His Spirit can still, He said that deep things are yet to be known. So if His Spirit is still there to teach us things that we have not known, who told you and who make you people conclude on your doctrine that is the ultimate and is the best? We are knowing that more truth are yet to be discovered. More truth are yet to be discovered. When Christ will come, John the Baptist give way because more truth have been born. Was he there standing and say, hey, Jesus that I came before him, yeah. You see all these things. Let's be hungry for more truth, more clarity. And the worst part is whenever you think that your own is the best, God has a way to come and bring down your own. Yeah, and show the way. The example is what He did to the people of maybe Israelite or the people of the Old Testament. Then they were, if not this religion that still think on it, killing goat and doing God are doing, believing in the Old Testament. Look at how Christ come and change everything. He come and modify things. You see? Modify that is no longer in the same process. But they would have think on it, because I know there are people who still think on this Old Testament mode or doctrine without knowing that the Lord have changed. You are walking in love now. Those days it's not all about love, it's all about law. You fail it, you fall. Tooth to tooth, mouth to mouth. If you beat me, I beat you. Whoever, people dying, being killed like chicken today, you see. So my very people, let's just think about these things. To be helping us, to be helping us, because the time is at hand. I said the last time that we are told that Christ is coming and this and that. it's not that it's hard for him to come, just like it is not hard for him to send the people of Israel to their promised land. But it is ours. It is us. Those people he loves so much that he don't want us to perish with those that are meant to perish. We are ignorant, we are just myopian, we are just here and there, being confused until I was not confused. You see? And he's giving us time, having patience for us to change. Please, let's not keep him waiting. Let's not keep him waiting. Hello, maman. Comment c'est bon? Ça dépend le taf.
Ça va.
Tranquille, non? Tu es à l'école, hein?
Mais il fait école, taf.
Ok. Tu mélanges tout.
Ah, c'est que.
Mais le taf, tu vas pour là-bas, c'est maintenant tu.
Ici, à Agel.
Tu
vois, c'était comme Agel au port.
Oui.
Ici, là-bas en formation.
En formation, c'est un stage. Ok, courage, mon petit. Ouais, c'est ce qu'on attend. Ah. Toujours, tu as vu là où tu es passé le stage. Il y a beaucoup de yeux qui te suivent. Hein? Ah. Beaucoup de celui qui vont donner automatiquement les victoires demain. Pour te brancher parce que c'est pas eux, tu vas voir, le petit il est bon, que tu as mis l'écran. N'a même pas les politesses des sous. Hein? C'est moi, c'est mon père, le président, tout ça.
Non, c'est mes pères qui sont là-bas.
Ok, tranquille.
Ouais. Charles, laissez-moi. Les feux de lumière des remorques là, on passe à combien? Arrière là.
Il faut arrière.
Oui.
Ça dépend, il y a beaucoup de modèles.
Beaucoup de modèles ronds là.
Ah, c'est qui est rond là?
Oui.
Bon, je te montre au moins 2 modèles. Ils sont même en live broadcast. Ils sont live. Ce modèle comme ça, non, pour vous?
Non, pas modèle là.
Ça là.
Faut dire, mais genre le modèle là, comme ça là.
Ça c'est en LED. Bon, tu me donnes 15 000.
Non, c'est que j'ai une grande casse ça.
Ah.
Là, je vendre ça aux gens qui font quand les remorques là. Là, c'est la 4.
Il a amené ça où?
Ah, elle ramène les suicides non?
Non, ça là, il ne paye pas les qualités. C'est pas pour toi, elle est magasin, elle a volé ça.
Elle est électricienne.
Elle a volé ça.
Elle fait électromécanique.
Électromécanique, maintenant il a trouvé c'est quoi? C'est lui qui a payé. Les gens ont payé, il va soulever.
Ah.
Je suis en live,
hein?
Je suis en live ici là. Avant que son chef va nous piquer des maintenant sur le château.
Ah, elle a soulevé.
Ah, elle sera au château parce que là, tu sais que c'est terrible. Ah, le militaire ne blague pas. Alors là, tu es là-bas. Lui, il a dit, mais tout là-bas, je voulais.
Ah, maintenant, là-bas, c'est tranquille là-bas. Là-bas, c'est tranquille. C'est pas qu'après, c'est mou. C'est mou. Le wok, c'est mou. C'est pas comme je suis là-bas où c'est chaud. Tu sais qu'il y a.
Mais c'est la société, non? Tu sais que la société, c'est plus comme avant, quoi.
Tu viens, tu l'as un temps, tu es assis. Tu tournes à la télé.
C'est grâce à vous que vous êtes à fréquenter un peu l'endroit comme ça là. Pourquoi les gens, quand ils font la société, ils sont là-bas, ils n'ont rien dans la tête.
Parce que quand j'ai gagné. Parce que je sors là-bas. Même quand c'est là-bas, ils voient la même que. Je connais beaucoup les trucs même que je vais à comprendre.
Bon, mais quand tu finis même à l'école, s'il n'y a pas encore les staffs qu'il faut encore le tout là-bas pour te former. Tu te formes comme il faut. La formation là c'est important. Quand tu connais, les gens courent derrière l'argent, mais quand tu connais, l'argent vient seul. Mais quand tu ne connais pas l'argent, tu vas te foutre la merde avec l'argent. Mais quand tu connais, ça fait venir l'argent. Tu vois, c'est comme les marchandises. Quand tu as des marchandises, tu as l'argent. Mais quand tu n'as pas de marchandises, mais tu es mendiant. Tu comprends ce que je veux dire?
Avec ta bataille, on s'est passé.
Eh non?
Oui, on s'est passé.
Ça va aller.
Ok, bébé.
Ok. Bonne soirée. Courage, hein? So, my very good people, excuse me wasting your time. This is where we chat, we spend our days. So, hope you will massively come up for our new song. Yeah, it will do you good. Always memorizing on the term. On the term is very important. Because it's very important. There are not many songs We give him honor to whom honor is due to. That's the most essential. I love you all, my viewers. Still your brother, darling boy for Jesus. We are just in our water. Keiko Sadana.